The fishing news is brought to you by Navionics, Okuma, and Yozori.
Hey there, Toby Lapinski from the New England edition of the Fisherman Magazine with this week's web video fishing forecast for New England. I want to start off by thanking everyone who came out to see the Fisherman Magazine at the CMTA Hartford Boat Show this past weekend. It was an A-plus event as always, and the new venue worked out extremely well, and we will be back there at the Mohegan Sun Casino in a few weeks for a brand new show here in New England, the Connecticut Outdoor Expo, which takes place February 15, 16, 17, but I will pass along more details on that show as we get a bit closer. In the meantime, I will be at the Connecticut Surfcasters Demo Day this Saturday, January 26th, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Clinton Town Hall in Clinton, Connecticut. In addition to signing up for subscriptions to the Fisherman Magazine, I will have 3 more Unsinkable Polarized sunglasses to give away at the end of the show. This is a great event. You can buy used tackle, you can see new gear from a slew of vendors, check out a bunch of free seminars, and feast on what is always a great food spread. For more details, check out the YouTube card, at the upper right-hand corner of the screen right now, or visit the events page at thefisherman.com. All right, moving on to the reports. That cold snap that moved into the region over the weekend continues, unfortunately, to keep the cod boats off the fishing grounds. That hopefully the resulting drop in water temperatures will kick the bite into gear when the boats do get back out. But there was a plus side as this week saw much more widespread ice fishing to be had inland, and I heard several reports from fishermen subscribers this week. First up, Steve Schott checked in. He was fishing a lake out near Boston over the weekend and got into a pile of mixed panfish fish. He said the most productive lure was either a blue and silver or a solid gold 1/8 ounce Castmaster, and he reported between 5 and 6 inches of ice where he was fishing. Talked to a handful of other guys in the area that hit some other lakes, and they found similar ice conditions as well. And I heard from Aaron Kolodizes, who was fishing Silver Lake with his wife Anna this weekend. They got into some real good action throughout the day with a variety of species, and he sent me over a really cool picture of a nice pickerel that Anna caught and released. And then last up, fisherman contributor Nick Canaris was determined to find some fishable ice before the weekend. He poked around several spots in the northwest corner of Connecticut where he found 4, maybe 5 inches of ice at best, but he said that some of the lakes had much thinner ice and even some open water seen out towards the middle, deeper areas. So he ended up making his way back to the southern part of the state where he set up for pike and iced 4 fish on live bait as well as 3 on large dead shiners. And he said while none of the pike were monsters, so to speak, the action was steady, and he was extremely happy to have at least gotten out finally and got some fish. If you'd like to try ice fishing for pike this winter, be sure to check out the February issue of the Fisherman Magazine, as Nick has an article on the subject. The February issue is due out next week, so be sure to start checking your newsstands and your mailbox coming up next week. All right, well, there you have it. I'm Toby Lapinski for the New England edition of the Fisherman Magazine, wishing you tight lines if you head out onto the water this week.